Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another franchise mode commentary with your Calgary Flames. And we are here at the draft with the 13th overall pick. And I wish it would have been higher, like, ninth at least. But, I mean, we did only finish a few points away from the playoffs, or before making the playoffs. And Martin Erat, Merit Zidlicki, and Thomas Kopecky have retired. I believe they were all in the AHL. Or were they? No, Erat was playing the third line, or second, or fourth line, so we're gonna have to find a new third liner. And, and retired overall in the league, we have Marlowe, Steen, Zetterberg. Zetterberg was on the Predators. Heatley, Jokinen, Camilleri. Camilleri could have won a few more years. Koivu, Rip Koivu, Kunitz, Fisher, Markov, and it just goes down. Well, I should have checked goalies. Darn it. Now, I am going to be making a huge trade in this video, and you guys may not like it. So there he is, Mark Giordano. He's going to be on the trading block. Now you're gonna see why I have him on the trading block. This is going to be a huge trade, and if we can actually, well, if we have time after, we'll look at the awards. But this is going to be a huge trade, in my opinion. So what we do, defensemen. Since we do have a lot of good defensemen, Berg's overall is down because he's not getting the ice time. And Giordano, he's getting worse. So I think it's only right if we trade for a superstar right wing. I believe Johnson's a first liner. Is he, or is he a second liner? He is a second liner, so this works out perfectly. So I would like to find a team in the East that I'd be interested in him. But I want to see, like, they have defensemen, so what's the point of giving them another one? I want a forward back. See, not many teams are interested because they don't want to give up a lot. Montreal's interested. They need a defenseman, but as you can see, they don't have any superstar right wingers, I should say. Islanders are interested. Oh wait, let's go back. Brock Nelson, 26, has to be signed this year though. The Rangers also want him. Hayes Zuccarello. Philadelphia. They have Voracek, Simmons, and Shen, so maybe we can go after one of them. I mean, but why would you want to break up Voracek and Giroux? I mean, if we look at what they've done, or look at Voracek's stats, I mean, he has 6'4", like 80 and then 64 points, so he's had good years. But I would like to acquire Simmons, but he takes a lot of penalties, and so does Shen. That's the thing I don't like. But he is young. He has elite potential. He's 25. He's on a good contract. I don't know. We'll come back to him. I don't think Pittsburgh needs defensemen or needs to give up winners. I believe Toronto would like to have one, but they don't have any forwards to give me. What about Washington? They got Oshie, but he's 31. I don't want to give him to a team in my division. Reinhardt, Oposko. They wouldn't want to give up Reinhardt, though. Pasternak, no. Carolina. They have a lot of defensemen, but like I said, I don't think they'd want to give him up. What about Detroit? What do you have here? Nyquist, Florida, Smith, and that's all I can really think of. Alright, so Philadelphia here. We can get Braden Shen. I mean, if we look at what he's done past 2 years, they're pretty good. He just takes a lot of penalties. I mean, he was a plus 15 this year. I think this is worth giving up. Or worth giving Giordano up. Philadelphia would be over the salary cap. By how much? $1 million. So what about Weiss? What's his contract? Nope, not Kadubal. Weiss. No. No. What about Raffles? Okay, let's just find somebody in general here. Low trade value, that's still in the NHL. Okay, Manning, what about you? No. Maybe we could sneak Manning in if... No. Darn it. Okay, so we're gonna have to find somebody, what about Gordon? I'm just finding anybody with the most... Okay, so Gordon here would work. What? Still over? Okay, so Manning. They can't be over. Yeah, there we go. So yes, this is huge trade. I may retain a bit more salary. I don't know if the game is gonna let me, because you know, like, Philadelphia is very high against the cap. But I mean, Gosdenberry Giordano, that's very effective. And I have the defenseman to get this team to do good. So this is Braden. So can we retain? I would like to retain like $1.5 million. Okay, maybe 2 million. They may not be able to accept it. No, they can still accept it and retain it all the way because we still have a lot of trade value. So this is the trade here. Mark Giordano. Now the reason is he hasn't been playing bad at all. I mean, if we look at his points, it hasn't been great compared to the last couple of years though. It's just that he is already 34 and we're gonna have him until he's 39 on that contract. I just don't think it's worth it. Let's propose it. Trade rejected. Okay, so salary. Why is it always salary? Okay, let's go down to 9 million. I think that's actually fair. How about that? Trade accepted. So there we go. Braden Shen. We're building the offensive core. Our defensive core is already very skilled. So I think that was a good trade to make. And let's start the draft now. That's the only trade I wanted to make. So let's sim to our pick and see. Yeah, well, he wasn't playing quality anymore. Alrighty, so we know. Okay, one elite. So Vanolio, Mara, Kozlov, Solani, Olsen, Tootin, Berglund, Helmerson, Mlaning, Gublov, Gorlov, Rolfson. So maybe this was a good year to not get us such a high pick. Or maybe nobody's gotten the elites. Alrighty, so Hanek. Okay, Staples. Okay, so he's a right winger, and that's what I wanted to find. Or there's Edinburgh there. A two-way forward or a sniper. We don't have a lot of two-way guys, so let's draft Edinburgh here. And he is medium top 6, so not bad. Top 4. I want to see what that other guy was. Okay, Staples, so medium top 6. I don't want to trade for their pick. So that is something very very good there. We may not get into the re-sign stage this episode, but maybe we'll do that with free agency. Alrighty, so Levin and Marlowe. These are two guys I had projected. Marlowe, 70. Levin, not really what I thought. Anybody here with good potential? I mean, Levin's still 70 there. So maybe we go with Levin. I think we'll go with Levin there. Or Marlowe, I'm sorry. Offensive defenseman, low top 6, so not bad. I don't know how many picks I have this year. Okay, thank goodness we didn't take Levin. Because that would have been bad. Prior year. Want to see another left wing? Maybe we get him. McLeod. Afanagenov. No, he's 20. No. Kerman. Maybe get a grinder. Right wing grinder. And he is bottom 6. Not great, but not horrible. Like, look at the AHL in the second round, man. I guess they're making the draft a bit more realistic this year, but I still feel like you should be able to get some steals. Here, we'll get Marlowe's, the other Marlowe. Right wing power forward, I think that's good. Okay, medium bottom 6. No, that's not what I want to do. Sim to user pick. Song, no. Alright, third round here. 73rd overall pick. Who should we take? Alright, Ulunov. Playmaker. What's his age? 19. Fedorov, defensive defenseman, 19. I'm not going to take Dowdery there. Kansman. I think we should go with Ulunov here. Get a center prospect, you know. Just build all around. Low bottom 6. Not bad. Wonder what their overalls will be. Alrighty. Come on. We're going to the 4th round here. Or we are in the 4th round. Lazoon. Maybe Boros, power forward. Sure, we'll take him. I think this will be the final pick of the draft. Yep. Alrighty, let's sim the entire draft. And oh wow, they got a low backup though. Very last pick almost. So there's the rest of the players that were already drafted for us. And you know what? I'll show you who we have to sign, and then I'll sign them off camera. And I'll show you what I signed them for. Okay, yep, I know. Alright, come on. 15 million in cap space, so that's good. So, here, as you can see, this is who we have to sign. You can probably guess who I'm going to give up. So there's the no goalies to sign. And then we got CC Bergs to sign, Pryor, Paul. And then Makinen. There's all the players right there we just drafted. I don't think we got a goalie. Oh, we did get a goalie. That's the goalie I drafted last year. Alrighty, so let me get into signing those guys, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Alrighty, I'm back now. We got Pryor signed for 1.4 at 4 years. I think that's a pretty good contract. Oops, defenseman here. We got CC signed for 3.8 for 3 years, and Berargs for 3.8 for 2 years, and Yokapia for 2.5 for 2 years. And that was really everybody we just needed to sign for the NHL roster. So let's get into free agency, and I'll show you who we have there. Alrighty, in free agency here, our top free agents are Turris, Jokinen, Johnson, Kane, JVR, and then Klein, and then after that it declines. And oops. And then for goaltenders, we have Jones and Anderson. So this is a pretty good year for teams that do not have a goalie. And I don't think I need to sign any of these guys, but I do think I need to make a trade. So let me get into that. Well, I can actually do it in the beginning of the next video. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the draft and that key trade to build our forward core anymore. Tell me what you thought about that trade, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.